committed to responsible and collaborative development of the Eskay Creek Mine. The mine is situated in Tahltan territory within beautiful northwestern BC. As we plan and develop the mine, we're taking comprehensive steps to ensure that Tahltan rights, culture, land, and resources are respected and safeguarded. A centerpiece of our due diligence effort is fulfilling the rigorous requirements for obtaining an environmental assessment certificate in BC, which is necessary before a project can begin. This process ensures that governments and communities diligently and thoroughly evaluate the potential environmental effects of a mining project before a final construction decision is made.
As part of the environmental assessment process, we begun by working with the province of BC to support them on the development of what is the first Section 7 or consent agreement in the province of BC and in Canada. What it means is that the Tahltan central government will be one of the first Indigenous governments in Canada to provide consent on an environmental assessment certificate for a project. But along with that work, we're also working through our environmental assessment process that reviews and understands potential effects to things that people care about. Through all of this work, we have submitted our initial environmental assessment application in August of 2024. We have gone through a 180-day review period. During that time, there was public consultation that took place, as well as the review of the application. And with this review, we want to make sure that we are addressing the values and the things that are of interest and are of importance to them. And this is the work that we've been doing through this environmental assessment. We submitted our updated application in April of this year.
Let me start by saying that at Skeena, we recognize that we're guests in Tahltan territory. We're only going to continue to operate there so long as we're welcomed by the Tahltan Nation. We believe in the strong partnership between Skeena and the Tahltan. This is embodied in the way that we've designed this mine. From day one, we've incorporated feedback from the Tahltan central government, and that will have an effect of Tahltan values, culture, and heritage being incorporated into how this mine is both built and how it will operate. And really that collaboration, that partnership is the key to this project being successful and sustainable, and something that all of Canada will be very proud of.
The Tahltan Central Government Lands and Regulatory Affairs Department engages with Tahltan communities and membership across a lot of different topics or activities to do with natural resources. Specifically, we've been focused over the last couple years on the Eskay Creek Revitalization Project. We engage with communities on the ground because we want to make sure that we are building Tahltan knowledge and Tahltan membership input into our process, and making sure that we're focusing on exploring potential effects, benefits to the values that matter to Tahltan inside of Tahltan lands to protect Tahltan rights and title. Community engagement is fundamental because at the end of this process, Tahltan leadership will have to make a decision to consent to this process, and having membership's guidance is critically important to ensuring a fully informed decision at the end of the process.
Over the last 2 years, we've held over 300 engagements with First Nations engaged on the project across the province. This includes working with their governments, with technical staff, and with community members. And what we've heard is that projects must be built on trust. And what this means to us is not just engaging with community, but being part of the communities in our area of influence. That means traveling to communities, having staff that work and live in the communities, and engaging in mutual dialogue based on shared values and respect. And this also means integrating what we hear back into our project and the EA itself. On our EA application, over half of the comments we received were from First Nations, from their technical staff and from membership. This includes themes such as water stewardship, closure and reclamation, and land use and access. What we've done with that feedback is it has informed not only project design, but planning and also mitigations. Throughout the EA, we've worked really hard to build positive relationships in the local communities, and we look forward to working together as we advance the project.
Well, Aboriginal people have always said they're keepers of the land. If you take a look at our environmental company, the words on our logo embossed are keepers of the land. They're not just fancy words. Tahltans actually believe we're keepers of the land. So responsible mining is just part of it.